And it's been a week of, I would say, a lot from the good, the bad, and the ugly. I would say a mixed bag. A roller coaster as always, but trust us to always keep our heads up and just keep the tide going because sometimes we bring the news to you, we bring the stories, even when it gets to prick on our emotions. But we just have to keep that in check because why not? Well, we are glad that we get to have you every time. Hold our hands when we get to do this on radio, this job of informing and engaging you. Even when we have our own personal battles going on, we still have to put this facade, a smiley face, and everything because, of course, we know that we have to make you happy. And you have been the real MVP, making this job easy for us, even days when we do not feel motivated. Thank you so much. Like I always say, there'll be no radio without you. You make every radio day here on Eagles FM worth it. And even on the days that I feel like not waking up to come here, you are just our biggest source of motivation. And thank you for keeping us in the business of information, education, and entertainment. Thank you for making this radio station a top priority. Okay, now talking about the radio experience, it is the Sunny Side Show. I'm just going to give you a rundown of what you should be expecting. Shortly, we are going to move into the moment where we, the open mic, as the case may be, where we talk about something that is trending, and I just leave the topic for you to deliberate on. And it's something that has been trending for quite a while, talking about our boxing champion, Anthony Joshua. It is no longer news that Anthony came all the way to celebrate his Christmas, the festive period, as he's always done. It's a ritual that he's done over the years, but this time around, fate had a different plan altogether, and that resulted in the loss of two of his very close associates. And right now, his longtime driver, I must put that caveat, his longtime driver is facing charges and possibly life sentence. I don't know, but we are keeping our fingers crossed, and that is what we'll be talking about shortly. And then moving on from that would be the girlfriend show at 1 o'clock, where we get to talk relationship, family, life, and everything in between. And trust us, the ladies are ready to give you all of the tea here on the girlfriend show. And now moving away from the girlfriend show, we head to the Afropop hour, where it's all about Afropop, Afrobeats. If it's from Africa, we are definitely promoting it here on Eagles FM Abuja. And then we also update you on what's going on in the world of entertainment. And moving on from that would be the entrepreneur ordinarily, but every Friday here we get to bring you our Islamic program. I mean, when we join our Islamic brothers and sisters for their hour at 3 o'clock, and then that culminates to 3:30, and then there will be music up until 4 p.m. where we bring you new music Friday, what you should be adding on your playlist, or what is on your playlist. And that will lead us to Pastor Femi, the moment with the man of God, Prophet Femi Godswill, here at 4:30. And that will wrap it up for me on the Sunny Side Show. But trust us to always make it very engaging because we have you on the other side of the radio. And with us, there is no dull moment. Yes, keep it locked here on Eagles FM Abuja. My name is Cassandra Yunube. Welcome to radio.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
All right, this is officially welcoming you to the open mic hour here on Eagles FM as mixed reactions continue to trail the charges against Anthony Joshua's longtime driver. Yes, so I came across an interview that was had with the brother and his legal representative, who was talking about the case and how it is going. Now, of course, you know that law is blind to emotions, and sometimes people would say that legal isn't always right and right isn't always legal. Whoever came up with that statement, I think that it has some form of truth or iota of truth. But we'll be finding out on the program today. Like I said, it is no longer news that Anthony Joshua was in Nigeria just about a week or two ago, and on his way from Lagos to Ogun State to see his ancestral home with his friends, to show that this is home, this is where I come from, before becoming that British boxing champion. I was a Nigerian, still a Nigerian, but I'm proudly representing Nigeria on the international scene. So guys, let me take you home. The Niger spirit, the Niger jollof rice, and of course the ewedu and mala vibe and everything. But I guess fate had a different plan altogether. And on a very sad note, they were involved in a ghastly motor accident, a fatal one that resulted in the death of two of his friends, Lads and Shinogami. Very sad. They've since been buried, and the emotions continue to trail their passing. Now, another part of the conversation that we have been missing out, apart from the fact that Anthony Joshua has to deal with not just the loss of one friend, but two friends, is also this guilt that, oh, I'm the one that brought it to Nigeria. What if only, the what ifs that I've been following, and we can imagine the emotions, the sober moment that this man might be going through. Another part of the conversation is the fact that his driver is currently undergoing trial. Yes, I'm talking about his driver, Mr. Adeni Mobolaji Kayode, a 46-year-old driver who, according to him, has been Anthony Joshua's longtime driver. Like, this is not the first time he has driven Anthony. He's been driving Anthony for quite some time. Now, the case involving Anthony Joshua's longtime driver, who has now been formally charged following the fatal crash on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, has continued to generate intense public debate. The driver, who had worked for the boxing star for several years, was charged after investigations linked the accident to alleged dangerous and negligent driving. The crash claimed the lives of two of Joshua's close friends. And now, according to what we have from the authorities, the charges come from findings that point to excessive speed and lack of due care at the time of the crash, which involved a collision with a stationary truck. That means the truck was in one place, it wasn't moving. Law enforcement officials insist the decision to charge the driver is about accountability and the rule of law, stressing that when lives are lost on the road, someone must answer to the law regardless of their employer or personal history. They argue that the case sends a strong message about safety and responsibility, especially on highways notorious for fatal accidents. Of course, you know that this move is not going to be without controversy. A section of the public believes that the driver is being unfairly targeted simply because he's the most visible, poor, or vulnerable person in the situation. Now, on social media or other platforms, we have some people argue that he's just a poor man taking the fall. While from the legal perspective, others disagree that as much as sympathy or empathy is important, that should not replace accountability. And they're arguing that professional drivers with assumed level of experience, especially when they are entrusted with lives, not just celebrity lives, but any life matter at all, must be held to the highest standards. Now, for this set of people, they believe that the fact that the driver had years of experience does not excuse the alleged recklessness, and the law must take its course regardless of emotional ties or public pressure. They also point out that justice for the deceased must remain central to the conversation. And now this is what we are going to be talking about here on the show. I said that his legal representative and his brother have already spoken on how the case is going and some of the charges. And one of the charges is the fact that he was driving without a license. I don't know how true that is, but I'm trying to get that clip so that you get to listen to the proceedings so far and how the trial has been adjourned and what we should be expecting as regards Anthony Joshua's longtime driver and what the case might just be. So please sit back and keep listening to Eagles FM. Let's take a listen.
Adeni Mobolaji Kayode, who happened to be my client and also a driver to Anthony Joshua. I've been driving Anthony Joshua for the past 3 years. I'm the legal representative to Mr. Adeni Mobolaji Kayode. A case of 4-count charge has been profiled against my client. It's a case of manslaughter, negligence, reckless driving, and driving without license. That is 4-count charge against him. He has been granted bail. We have applied for his bail, and he has been granted bail pending trial. My clients, what he told me, according to his explanation, is the fact that immediately they left Lagos, Anthony Joshua was sitting in the front seat, or at the front seat, and he told Anthony Joshua while in Lagos that, oh, because of his tallness, he should sit at the back so that it will not be affecting him viewing the side mirror in case he wanted to navigate. That was what prompted him to have told Anthony Joshua to sit at the back. So it has no any attachment, nor does he have any sentiment. So if different kind of media are now bringing different kind of story, of course there will be different kind of stories just to make up news. So it is not as a result of the fact that Anthony Joshua is a big man. So regarding the fact that he drove recklessly, like I said, the matter is still in court until otherwise proven. But as a matter of fact, our client had never drove recklessly. Adeniyi Mobolaji Akayode, who happened to be my client and also a driver to Anthony Joshua, I've been driving Anthony Joshua for the past 3 years. So if he has been a kind of reckless driver, I'm very sure a person like Anthony Joshua who stays over us and which they have their own speed limit would have cautioned or replaced the driver. So he has been driving well. For the past 3 years, he has been driving well. So in the case of accident can occur. Accident to do with whether you know how to drive or not. He's a private driver. It's not hired from any company to come and drive Anthony Joshua. He's a private driver. He has been driving him for 3 years. So we are expecting the fact that Anthony Joshua should come and say that, oh, I told you, I cautioned you not to drive in high speed. So if that is not there, so whoever that claimed to have been there must have been a force.
It was sad when I received a call from my elder uncle that didn't I hear what happened? I said, what happened? As I hear Anthony Joshua accident, I shocked because I know that it's my brother that is driving him whenever he's in Nigeria. So I was not like, I was perplexed because I'm calling my brother now immediately I see the accident car.
Okay, I think that's just a bit of what the interview is about. I mean, his legal representative and then his brother speaking. Maybe we get to listen to
him and Anthony Joshua to Lagoon Hospital at Ikoyi. So another that they have come and arrest him in Lagoon Hospital at Ikoyi body now. What's happening? Why arrest again? Like they want to take him to.
All right, I think that just gives us an idea of what this conversation is about, and we have several talking points depending on what side you're coming from. Now, like I said, from the legal angle, some people are saying that this man should face the law. There should be accountability, especially if established that truly there was a case of overspeeding and reckless driving as alleged by the authorities. And some people are saying that if the driver were a wealthy man or even a celebrity himself, would the case be handled this way? And some people are saying, what if the driver had died? Who would have taken responsibility for the crash that led to the passing of two of Anthony Joshua's very close friends? Let's hear from you this afternoon on the show. What is your opinion on this matter? What do you make together as regards this? 09097054450 is the number to connect with us on Eagles FM Abuja. It is the open mic hour and we are talking. We want to hear from you. 09073530044, the number to connect with us here on Eagles FM Abuja. In case you're wondering what we are talking about, it's the fact that Anthony Joshua's longtime driver has now been fully charged and he's currently awaiting a trial and subsequent verdict. And this is not without mixed reactions from the public. While some are for the process, others are against the process. What is your opinion on this matter? Call us, reach out to us via SMS or via WhatsApp, or you can also connect with us on phone call. Remember, the number to reach out is 090-7353-0044, or send us a message on WhatsApp 090-9705-4450 to be a part of the show this afternoon. Remember, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can also visit our website to catch up on what is going on here in the studio, because distance is not a barrier with Eagles FM. Now we have to go pay some bills. When we come back, we'll open the phone lines. Or do we take this call before we go? Let's listen to you. Yes, hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Monrovia. My name is Atimos.
All right, go on, please.
Yes, the accident it can happen to anybody. So, and then I know the area of trying to get him to not come to.
So what are you saying now? What should the court do? Like, what should be? Should the case be dismissed?
Yes, they should set him free. It's an accident. It's not an issue of you are perfect. Nobody is perfect. Accident is an accident. Supposing the man died, so I've judged the carcass of the motor.
Okay. All right, thank you. I think we got a bit of what you said, even though the network was really cranky. But thank you regardless. We appreciate you. Give us a call on 090-9705-4450 or connect with us via 090-7353-0044. But you have to bear with us now. Let's go for this break. And when we come back, it's going to be all about listening to you react to this conversation this afternoon.
Are you ready for this?
Keep the frequency clear.
We're live. I woke up with a Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Hello, Nigeria. Hello, Africa. Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained, certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's one-year diploma in certified nursing assistance training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or WhatsApp 080-339-42015, 080-339-42015. For registration, pick up application form at our partner radio stations or visit the reception at the African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
Things they happen for our community, eh?
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Hey, yeah, that woman own don't finish.
My dear, let's go and greet them, okay?
Hey! Join Media Coalition and Awareness to hold trafficking, MICAS, on I Wish I Knew radio drama and program every Saturday at 10 a.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Join us to kick human trafficking out of our society. I Wish I Knew radio drama and program is brought to you by MICAS and funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark.
He's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but chilling with your girlfriend? Such a boaster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen on that table. Girlfriends, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
You ready for this?
Keep the frequency clear.
We're live. I woke up with a Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Thank you for staying connected to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Good afternoon once again. My name is Cassandra Yunube, and this is Open Mic on the Sunny Side Show, the very first hour on the Sunny Side Show. And today on the show, we are talking about the fact that there have been mixed reactions trailing the charges against Anthony Joshua's longtime driver. Like I hinted earlier, it is no longer news that about 2 weeks ago, Anthony Joshua was in Nigeria to visit for the festivities and everything. However, that visit ended up in fatality. Well, Anthony Joshua did not die, but he lost at least 2 of his very close friends, and from what we saw, his car was damaged and everything. Now, the man who was behind the wheels is currently in the mix of the controversy, where he is now facing charges of reckless driving, overspeeding, and allegations of no driver's license. Now, people were saying that he should be held accountable for whatever happened on that day, while other people were saying that no, it was just an accident. What would have been if the man had died? Others are saying that what if he was a wealthy person or even a celebrity? And now there are even some conspiracy theories of people saying, why did he ask Anthony to go back? Remember, Anthony was sitting in the front seat, according to his legal representative. I'm talking about the driver's legal representative, who hinted that Anthony was sitting in the front seat of the vehicle, and the driver said Anthony should go back because of his body, like he will be blocking the side mirror. And some people think that that is some conspiracy or something. But whatever side of the divide you stand, another life is on the line. And some people are saying that justice depends on what side you stand. And I said something that sometimes legal isn't always right, and right isn't always legal. And you always hear people give you the statement of the law is blind to emotions. Let's hear from you this afternoon. What is your opinion on this matter? What is your take, your honest contribution as regards this? Give us a call on 09097054450. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sandra. My first time caller.
Oh my goodness. We love it. Welcome. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Is it this line we used to reach sport crew in the morning?
Yes, please. It's the same line.
Okay, let us go to the matter on the burner.
All right, please. What is your name? Just tell us your name.
Now, look at this festivity from the north to the south to the west. There are a lot of accidents. Is it because it involves Joshua? The only thing I see there is that he can be sentenced, he can be fined for not driving without license. And looking at the personality of Anthony Joshua should have known that his driver has no driving license. And so the issue of saying Anthony Joshua to go back or go front is not the issue. Judging from this January, New Year, and the rest, many accidents have happened. So what did the government or whoever that concerned said about that? Did they sentence the driver? So they should not sentence that man to jail. He can be fined for not having driving license. Fine, that could be understood. That is my own opinion. A suggestion. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Even though you did not tell us your name, I wonder why.
My name is Ate Omosi. I was the one that earlier called on. the network was not used. I used another line to call you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. God bless you. Keep listening to Eagles FM 090-7353-0044. Yes, please. This number is the line for you to call on any of our shows. Yes, it is not exclusive to just one program. This is the office line. This is the studio line where you get to reach out to us and be a part of the conversation. Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you?
Very well, thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel from Fleja.
Okay, go on, Emmanuel. 090-9705-4450 or 090-7353-0044, the number to be a part of the show this afternoon. Let's hear from you. Mixed reactions trail charges against Anthony Joshua's longtime driver. Yes, hello?
So, sorry, is the network.
Okay, go ahead.
So, driver did not have any problem because that thing that they say, go front, go back, not mean anything. Because he can stay in the front and die. So that did not mean it. He should not even thank God that he did not die. He did not follow his friends and die. What I have to say.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate you. Let's learn to bring more empathy when we react on our shows. I think it helps us to go a long way. There's a way you can always coin your contribution to make it sound a little bit more courteous. Yes, thank you. God bless you as you adhere to that. 09097054450, the number to reach out to us here on Eagles FM Abuja, your number one radio experience you can always count on. And it's about Anthony Joshua's driver and the fact that he's currently facing the ghastly motor accident claimed the lives of two of Anthony's friends. I'm talking about Sheena and Lars in Nigeria. He's been buried in London, United Kingdom, but the conversations have not stopped because two lives were lost, and then we have a man who is going to live with the wounds for the rest of his life. What about the families of these two people who have passed away? And then there are even speculations about a possible retirement, even though that is not confirmed. And then also saying that maybe he may not come to Nigeria and everything. I cannot prove that, but of course, the trauma that will follow, the trauma that he has been going through possibly, because I think yesterday he tweeted about his friends yesterday. Let me see. He wrote about his friends. I'm trying to see where that tweet is so that we get to this is the second time he's breaking his silence. He broke his silence when he went to visit the families of his friends, and yesterday he posted an image of his two friends saying rest in peace and just giving an update as to how he's feeling and the prayers that he is praying for their soul. But beyond the emotional side of this conversation is the legal perspective, where the driver is facing an entire court case because there are allegations of no driver's license, over speeding, and reckless driving. Yes, what is your opinion on this one? Now, some people are saying let the driver go. Other people are saying, look, the driver has to face the consequences. What side of the divide do you stand on this one? Okay, now this one is Olukofe A. Ibrahim. He says he must be prosecuted. The guy was clearly on a suicide mission. Opayemi Wilson says, why did he survive the crash? Abina village people sent the driver to buy Anthony Joshua. Conspiracy theories are right there. Some people making wild allegations, I must say. But right now, his driver is currently going through a legal movement. 090-9705-450. The number to connect with us, 090-7353-0044. What is your opinion on this? Remember, you can can also react our Facebook page and YouTube. We are live across all platforms. My name is Cassandra Yunube. Keep listening to Eagles FM Abuja.
Oops, sorry for the break in transmission. Stay, play, Eagles Fresh Hits.
102.3 Eagles FM.
Live. I woke up with a Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Tap in and turn it up all day. This is Beyonce.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
Hi, I'm Harry Styles.
This is Burna Boy.
Playing the artists you love.
Eagles 102.3.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.